What is up, y'all? So, I'm gonna give y'all a double dose today because I've been MIA for a few days. But the thing that's been on my mind since yesterday is loyalty. So I feel like in society we have a twisted perception on what loyalty is, on what love is. Like, and it's mainly because as a society we don't practice self-love. We practice self-hate by doing the things that we hate doing, but we love the feeling of. So we constantly do it. Like, a lot of people, we have a lot of drunks. It's a lot of crackheads. They love the feeling of what that does for them, but they hate the actual experience of doing it. Like, you could talk to anyone, even people that smoke cigarettes. You would talk to anyone, they'd be like, "Don't do it, don't do it." Even and it was crazy is in the same list that I'm naming all of this stuff. Some people would describe having kids as that. Some people would describe getting married as that. Like, we live in that world. That's the world I grew up in. Like, where people regret the things that they do, but they keep doing them. It's the thing of insanity. Like, it's wild to me, because it's like, when you're stuck in that insane mindset, when you're stuck in insanity, when you're living from a scarce mindset, you don't know what loyalty is. You have no definition of what loyalty is. You don't even know what love is. And the fact that people choose loyalty over love, it says a lot about them. Because if you stuck in a scarce mindset, the only thing you should be choosing is love. If you're dealing with people with a scarce mindset, the only thing you should be doing is from love. Like, I kid you not, whenever I had a conversation on trust and loyalty, I gotta pay homage to DMX. He said in his Drink Champs interview, he said, "Trust a snake to be a snake. Trust the rat to be a rat. Trust in the fact that you can see people well. Stop trying to trust them as a person when you're blind to the type of person that they are. If a person is not willing to take a leap of faith on themselves, if they need your advice for every waking moment of their life, if their only success comes from another person or belittling other people, or if they just don't have a pure heart, you cannot trust those people to love you. You cannot trust those people to be loyal to you. Trust them to be who they are. Like, the thing that really taught me this about loyalty is the same stuff you see. Like, okay, so pause. So say for instance, you had this real cool friend. Y'all been locked in since Tug Socks was in. And y'all tell each other everything. Y'all talk shit about everybody and everything together. Y'all just like this when it comes down to the gossip, right? But then y'all just stop talking. Just pew. And then you hear from the grapevine that someone said something about you, but you know who it came from. You can't go around screaming loyalty. There is no loyalty. Like, what they say, there's no loyalty among thieves. There's no honesty among thieves, or something like that. It's the same thing with energy vampires, because that's what that is. But it's like, there's no loyalty when it comes down to people that live in a scarce mindset, that people that don't know love for real. Like, there's no loyalty when it comes down to that. Like, when you when you hang around a lot of people and you feel alone, you feel lonely, you feel anxiety, you feel depressed, then that's not your group of people. And that's no shade to the group of people. That's just God saying like, hey yo, maybe you should try hanging out with a different group of people. Just hang out with the people that you don't usually hang out with. Hang out with people that's not really your friendship type. Because we all have a friendship type. We do. And it's like, maybe you should switch it up. Don't blame them. Blame you. Because your discernment, you are giving a sense of discernment. And your discernment is telling you something. To pay attention to something that you may not see right now. Because you're stuck in it. But once you separate yourself, then you will be able to see all the cards on the table. It's like getting a bird's eye view. A bird's eye view. You can only see everything when you rise above all the low vibrating energy. But hey, who all looks at the world like that? If you do, comment below, because I need to talk to you. But man, I kid you not, like that DMX quote, it really, when I found that quote, it resonated with me in a way to where it gave me comfort in being able to use my discernment. It gave me that sense of awareness, is a good word to use. Like, hearing him say that, okay, so like, trust a snake to be a snake. If you around a person and you see them do some foul stuff to the person that they're living with, that they're in a relationship with, you see them do some snake shit, some shit that made you like, huh? You did what to her? That's a red flag. Like, people talk about relationship red flags a lot, but nobody talk about friendship red flags. These friends be enabling other people's be enabling their friends' toxic behavior. If your friend is toxic, your friend is toxic. There's nothing about your friendship that will make them not toxic. So if they talking shit about everybody else, just imagine what they doing when you not in the room. Or before you get in the room. Or even after you leave the room. You don't know these people. You never know who a person is when you're not around at all. Like, you won't know that unless a whistle started blowing, unless somebody started speaking up. You will never know who a person is when you're not in the room. You could be speaking highly of a person, but the moment y'all in that separate space, you don't know what's going on. Like, this the same thing about black and white people. Like, it was, I forgot what movie it was or where I saw this at, but this man, he had wore a hidden camera. He was a white man, or a white-faced man. Like, it's different. A white man is born white. A white-faced man is a black man that painted his face white, or whatever. But whatever. They put a camera on him so he can go into the room where all of the white people was at, right? And they was just talking. They was using that. They was saying nigga. They were just saying every fucking thing, like, known to man. Like, they was going in. And then mind you, these the same people that was in the black man's face, kissing his ass and shit. But when the white man went into that room, it was like it was a completely different vibe. And that says a lot. Like, loyalty is a mask that people wear. How loyal a person is to that personality or to their will to win is as loyal as that mask will stay on. the moment they can't get anything out of you, you're gone. Like, that just reminded me of what Cat Williams said. He said that he loved toxic women. The thing about toxic women is you gotta starve out that toxicity. So if she like watching crime dramas before she go to bed, turn off and turn on cartoons and watch that demon come up out of her. Like, it's the same thing with people. When you starve out, like when you pay attention to their habits and their triggers, once you starve out that stuff, you're going to begin to see exactly who they are. And that's what I feel like the internet is going towards. Like, it's showing us the truth about all of these people so that you can get a real sense of what the world is for real. The world inside of this world. I'm talking about the world inside of our phones, inside of the digital space. Because the whole concept of life right now is incorporating digital and virtual worlds into our physical world. So the only way for the digital and physical world, I keep saying digital. The only way for the digital and virtual worlds to learn is from our physical world, our physical reality, how we physically interact with certain things, how we physically do things. So there is going to be it's like a lab rat experiment where you learn the rat from its different decisions and stuff. It's the same thing with people. They've been experimenting on us for the longest. They've been preparing for all of this. They know what they've been doing the whole time. We just awakening to it. How we've been fooled. Okay? Because the wise man can play the fool, but the fool can't play the wise man. Right now, we some fucking fools that can't play the wise man when it comes down to this digital space. Because we're so far behind. And that's why I said when it comes down to loyalty and love, like, we're so loyal to this dollar. We're so loyal to the physical aspects of life that we're not realizing that this digital virtual space is going to sweep away our physical reality. All because we never took the time to love ourselves through our traumas. We never took the time to heal ourselves from our traumas. We never took the time. We never took back our time. Talk about freedom as a choice. Like, he said, life is a gift and freedom is a privilege. If you abuse any of them, your journey can be very complicated. I don't know why they just came into my head, because like as I started saying, it has nothing to do with what I was saying. But shout out to Lucci, because that man need to bring his ass out of prison and start making some more music, because your girl miss it. Okay, but that's besides the point. Like, when Kanye says slavery is a choice, it's so many ways to look at that statement. But the way that I look at that statement is our time. Time is our only currency in this world. I don't care. You can argue this point with me all you want. Time is our only currency. With time being our only currency, we give our time away so freely. We lose time in these phones. We lose time on these jobs. We lose time from our households. We lose time from ourselves. We lose time. Period. Everything in the past is lost time. And the only time we have is in the present moment. The time we have yet to discover is in the future. But the thing is, we lose our present time so focused on the past and worrying about the future That's when you have anxiety. That's when you have depression. That's when you have all of these mental health issues that you don't understand why it's happening the way it's happening. It's because you lost your sense of time. You are not loyal to yourself. You do not love yourself properly. You're delusional. You have this sixth sense that tomorrow will come. Man, I learned. For some people, tomorrow don't come. Like, a lot of people say that, but I'm saying that. Like, motherfuckers really be here today, gone tomorrow. Here in the morning, gone at night. Here 10 minutes ago, gone after 5. You gotta understand. It is that deep. Everything about this world is that deep. The moment you say it's not is the moment you subscribe to the Matrix. Like, so when we talk about loyalty, when we talk about love, really dive deep into these words. Really dive deep into what you believe, what you know to be true. Why would I ever, if a person is not loyal to themselves, pause. The perfect example. If you get a crackhead to clean your house, and you know she a crackhead, you know she ain't got no self-control, and you expect her not to steal from you, then you is a fucking fool. Her loyalty is to that substance. She may love you. She may have all the love in the world for you. But if she don't love herself, then she don't love you. Because when time comes to where she has to choose you or what she wants, she's going to choose what she wants because she don't love you more than she love her loyalty to that substance. Like, this is the conversation that a lot of people run away from. That a lot of, like, if you don't want to hear this, keep scrolling. Go to another video. Check out the rest of my catalog. But this is a conversation that a lot of people just brush over and act like it don't exist. Then they want to talk about it later. Like, I didn't know she was doing that. I didn't know she got that bad in her. You didn't take the time to sit with her and see where her head was. You didn't take the time to sit with her to see the type of person she is. You never really been around her. You just figured she was good at cleaning. So, hey, I'ma let her clean it. And that's where you got fucked. Because a wise man can play the fool, but the fool can't play the wise man. With that being said, I am out of here. Okay? Understand. Stop expecting loyalty from people that don't love themselves. Stop expecting loyalty from people that are not loyal to themselves. Stop expecting things from people. How loyal are you to yourself? How much do you love yourself? How much time do you invest in yourself? How much time do you spend on a daily? Like, for real. We get a daily allowance of 24 hours every day. Every day, it is our chance to change and make better choices. So my question to you is, how are you spending it? What are you doing with your time? How are you using your gift of discernment to make better use of your time? I'm not a guru in this. I'm just a girl here learning. So with that being said, peace and love.